For more insight into the U.S. midterm elections, I'm joined by Steve Redisch, VOA News Center executive producer. Steve, welcome back to Africa 54.
Glad to be here.
Definitely very excited about what's likely to happen in the next couple of days. But what's at stake in this election?
Bottom line at stake in this election is control of Congress. Right now, the Democrats control both the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate by very, very slim margins in both houses. So in this election, all 435 seats in the House of Representatives, the lower chamber of Congress, and 1/3 of the seats, 35 actually, more than a third, but slightly more than a third of the 100-seat Senate is up for election. And that's going to determine whether or not President Biden is going to be able to get the rest of his agenda through Congress. If one of the chambers falls to the Republicans, it's unlikely he's going to get much accomplished in the last 2 years of his presidency.
But what if it does? What if the Republicans, hold the majority in either the House or the Senate or both? What happens?
If the Republicans hold a majority in either house, you're going to see a lot of investigations of the Biden administration. You're going to certainly see an investigation of the president's son, Hunter Biden, and his business dealings, mostly with Ukraine. And you're going to likely see a lot of programs being held, dare I say, held hostage by Republicans for some concessions from the Biden administration.
So would midterm elections in any way give us a sense of what's likely to happen in the general elections?
Looking forward to 2024, possibly. A lot can happen in the 2 years between the midterms and the next presidential election. But what you're going to see is, I think, you're going to see a very close midterms where both parties are going to just kind of jockey for 1 or 2 seats here and there. It's still going to be a very, very close election.
So where is the competition most stiff for tomorrow's election?
The 3 states to really look at are Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. If whichever party takes 2 of those Senate seats will determine whether or not that party has control of the U.S. Senate.